You know what's fascinating? Right now, as you're watching this, someone out there finds you incredibly attractive, and you have absolutely no idea. Maybe you've been standing in line at Starbucks, walking through Target, or just living your normal life, and you missed it. The glances, the smiles, the subtle signs that you're turning heads. Here's what most older men don't realize. You're not aging out of attractiveness. You're aging into it. And today, I'm going to show you the 8 psychological signs that prove you're way more attractive than you think you are. And hey, if you're enjoying this content, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button right now. Because we dive deep into psychology, attraction, and confidence every single week. All right, let's get into it. Here's the thing. If younger women are striking up conversations with you, asking you questions, or just seem to enjoy being around you, that's not random. That's attraction. Most guys think attraction is all about looks. It's not. It's about energy. And older men? You carry something younger guys are still figuring out. Emotional stability, life experience, and that grounded confidence that doesn't need to prove anything. When a woman feels safe and intrigued at the same time, that's magnetic. And if she's making excuses to talk to you, laugh with you, or just be near you? Brother, she's interested. Listen. Nobody compliments something they don't notice, and they don't notice what isn't appealing. If people are commenting on your cologne, your jacket, the way you carry yourself, that's a direct signal. You've developed a personal style. Maybe it's classic, maybe it's rugged, maybe it's effortlessly cool. Whatever it is, it's intentional, and that intention shows self-respect. In American culture especially, a man who looks put together stands out immediately. You're not trying too hard, you're just sharp. And people see that. Ever notice someone looking at you and the second you make eye contact, they quickly glance away? Yeah, that's not awkward. That's interest. Women, especially younger women, aren't always going to walk up and tell you you're attractive. But their eyes will tell you everything. A lingering look, a second glance, that little smile when they get caught staring. That's the psychology of attraction in action. If this is happening to you at the gym, at a coffee shop, or even just walking down the street? Take the hint, you've got it. Before we continue, if you're finding this helpful, smash that like button and drop a comment below telling me which sign resonates with you the most. I read every single one. Now let's keep going. This one's subtle, but it's huge. If women, especially younger women, are coming to you for advice, guidance, or help with something, they're doing more than asking a question. They're opening a door. Psychologically, women are drawn to men who feel capable, safe, and knowledgeable. You've lived, you've learned, you've earned your wisdom, and that makes you appealing in a way that younger guys just can't replicate. She might ask about career advice, life decisions, or even something simple like directions. But what she's really doing? Testing the waters. Feeling out your energy. Seeing if you're someone worth knowing. Here's the difference between a younger guy and an attractive older man. Younger guys perform confidence. You just are confident. You're not loud. You're not trying to dominate the room. You're just comfortable in your own skin. And that quiet, self-assured presence? That's one of the most attractive qualities a man can have. You don't need validation. You don't chase approval. You already know who you are. And women pick up on that instantly. They feel it. And they're drawn to it like gravity. You don't need to be ripped to be attractive. But if you're taking care of yourself, staying active, looking healthy, moving with energy, people notice. A fit older man sends a clear message: discipline, vitality, self-respect. If you're getting comments like, "Man, you look great for your age," or "I hope I'm that healthy when I'm older," that's respect. That's admiration. That's attraction. In the US especially, most guys let themselves go as they age. So when you show up looking sharp and feeling strong, you're already in the top tier. And real quick, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that button, turn on notifications, because this channel is all about leveling up your mindset, your confidence, and your life. All right, 2 more signs. Humor is one of the most underrated forms of attraction. And if women are laughing at your jokes, even the corny ones, it's because they're enjoying you. Laughter is connection. Laughter is chemistry. When a woman laughs with you, she's letting her guard down. She's comfortable. She's engaged. And that's exactly where attraction begins. So if your humor lands, even when it shouldn't, she's into you. This is the big one. And honestly, this is where most older men completely miss what's happening right in front of them. Pay attention to this. Hair flips. The way she leans in closer when you're talking, those accidental touches on your arm or shoulder. The way she mirrors your body language, crossing her arms when you do, tilting her head the same way, matching your energy. Here's the truth. Women don't do this by accident. These aren't random gestures, they're subconscious signals of attraction. Her brain is literally telling her body to get closer to you, to connect with you, to show you she's interested, even if she doesn't realize she's doing it. And if you're picking up on these signals, that means something important. It means you're putting out an attractive, grounded, masculine energy that makes women feel something. They want to be in your orbit. They want your attention. They want to see if there's chemistry. Now here's what's fascinating from a psychological standpoint. Older men often dismiss these signs. They think, nah, she's just being friendly. She's just being polite. But brother, let me tell you something. Women aren't touching your arm to be polite. They're not playing with their hair because they're bored. They're not leaning into your personal space because they accidentally got too close. These are green lights, and the reason you're getting them? You've got something that younger guys are still chasing: authentic presence, emotional maturity, and that calm confidence that doesn't need to perform. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need six-pack abs or a head full of hair. You just need to be present, grounded, real. And that authenticity? That's what makes you absolutely unforgettable. All right, let's bring this home, because I need you to really hear this. Attractiveness doesn't fade with age. It doesn't disappear. It doesn't vanish into thin air just because you're not 25 anymore. What happens is this: it transforms. It evolves into something deeper, something more powerful, something that actually lasts. You're not the same guy you were at 25, and you know what? That's a good thing. You're better now. You're more grounded. You've got stories, scars, wisdom, and experience that younger guys are still decades away from earning. You carry a quiet strength that can't be faked. And people, especially women, can feel that energy the moment you walk into a room. So if you've been doubting yourself lately, if you've been standing in front of the mirror thinking your best days are behind you, if you've been convincing yourself that nobody notices you anymore, let this video be your wake-up call. You're not invisible. You're not washed up. You're not past your prime. You're just getting started. You're entering the most powerful era of your life. And the men who understand that? They're the ones living with confidence, purpose, and attraction on a whole different level. So here's what I want you to do right now. Drop a comment below and tell me, which of these 8 signs have you noticed in your own life? Have you been missing the signals? Or are you starting to see them differently now? And listen, if this video helped you see yourself in a new light, if it gave you even a little more confidence, do me a favor. Share it with a friend who needs to hear this. Because there are men out there right now who are doubting themselves, and they need this reminder just as much as you did. Now, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Because every single week, we're bringing you psychology-backed insights on confidence, attraction, mindset, and human behavior. Real knowledge. No fluff, just truth. This is where you level up. This is where you take control. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay sharp, stay confident, and remember, you're more attractive than you think.